You know they can hear us, right? When we have the screen up. Like right now we're live and it says Locker Room Live and they can hear us when we have this screen up. I haven't even started the show yet and the show has started.
That's crazy.
I think should we play the Here, I'm gonna play the intro, I think.
I like these guys. They are funny guys. Arriba! Just kill one of them.
Yeah, you've missed a few, huh?
I've been so busy, dude. I was on vacation, had family in town. Like, my birthday's right around the 4th of July. Everybody comes into town. I'm in the middle of another show. You like how it's the evil me? Notice there's no gray right now?
Yeah, I was wondering if that was for the part or if he just decided to style it this way.
No, I dyed it for the show because I'm playing somebody's dad, and I with the gray in my beard, he's young enough that they're like, "Are you his dad or his grandpa?"
Oh fuck!
No, I just felt that way, so I just did it myself. But it is weird. I don't necessarily like it. In like the old TV shows, when like Star Trek, right? Like there was an alternate reality where there was like the good Kirk and the evil Kirk, and the good Spock and the evil Spock, and the only difference was the evil versions had goatees. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
Well, do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So like there was a Star Trek episode, I shit you not, where they went into like an alternate reality, and as a result of going into this alternate reality, they met the like evil versions of themselves.
That's crazy.
And the only difference between here's the picture. So I guess that created this trope that like if the good version of you doesn't have a goatee, the evil version of you does.
Interesting.
So since I always have a goatee, does that mean that the evil version of me doesn't have a goatee?
Or what if you are the evil version?
Or maybe I am the evil version.
But just depends on the person's, I guess.
Well, shit. If I'm the evil version of me, what's the good version of me like?
A Mormon.
No, no. I will keep my mouth shut and I won't say anything on that subject out of respect for people I know.
What are the Amish people?
We were late because, first of all, Marco's hauling ass home from work like normal. Matt is working. So Matt was here last week and I wasn't. I'm here this week and he's not. No, Matt and I are not the same person. We have appeared on shows together. And then Chuck slid in right at the last second because he was shaving his body hair. And well, dude, you're like here's the thing. If we were a Lord of the Rings movie, you'd be the guy forging an axe beneath a mountain.
Fucking Hobbit.
No, the dwarf.
The fucking dwarf. It's a different universe. No, it's the same fucking universe.
Yes,
it's just the dwarf is just
a dwarf. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the one who lives under the mountain. The big.
I am 5'8". Okay.
Yeah. Well, you're tall for a dwarf.
Oh fuck! I got the limb stretching surgery.
Oh my god, dude. So then while we're waiting for Marco, if you could have the limb stretching surgery and it would give you height, would you do it? No.
I'd just fix my back and I'd be 5'9".
So actually, that's a friend of mine. He fell off the ladder, broke his back, had back surgery, got the brace, did all the thing. They took the brace off. He was an inch taller.
Yeah. I just went to the doctor about that too. It's coming.
What, to get
very soon.
The brace?
No. I'm getting disc replacement surgery.
Oh.
So, but I have to make sure that they can do the full disc replacement because if not, then they're going to have to fuse the very bottom, and then they're going to have to come in and do the 2 to 3 layers above it and put new discs in. because he doesn't. I told him, I was like, I don't want to be fused, and they want to fuse my L1 to my S1. So I was like, fuck you. Like, that's not happening. I need replacements now. Because if you fuse it, everything above it will start to go bad. And then eventually your whole fucking spine's fucked up, right?
I mean, your whole spine's fucked up anyway. So
yeah, but if you put the disc replacement in there, it's supposed to help stop the spread of that more degeneration.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
You're right.
So
okay, well, then Marco is not here yet, but we've been live for a few minutes. So let's just do it. Welcome to the locker room. I'm Tom.
I'm Chuck.
And Mark will be here eventually, hopefully in the next few minutes, I wouldn't doubt. But in the meantime, we have plenty to discuss. And I thought we could just start with maybe some of the silly stuff because the rest of it is,
well,
it's been crazy. Like, shit. Chuck is a giant among dwarfs. He is. 5'8" is huge for a dwarf.
Call me Little Goliath, but spell it Lil like a rapper.
Lil Goliath?
Little Goliath. Yeah.
Is that your rap name?
Well, it could be.
It shouldn't be. I'm telling you right now, I refuse to call you Lil anything.
Imagine. Show up with a fucking grill, you call me Lil.
Oh shit balls. Okay. Dude, the amount of shit that's happened this week, and I have to wait a little bit for Marco for some of this because there's no way we can talk about what's going on with the Department of Justice or the Epstein files or Ozzy Osbourne and like it's been a busy week.
Yeah, it has. It's been fucking crazy.
Yeah. However, I did get sent a video that it wasn't sent to War Stories. It was sent by a friend of mine to my personal account. But it is something that I thought we would discuss tonight. And since Marco's not here, it's probably a good time for you and I to just discuss it briefly. And then when he gets here, if he wants to pipe in,
sure.
But we'll just keep moving on because otherwise we'll run out of time. 7 minutes in. So I don't know if you've seen this video. I will tell you that I know the agency that this guy works for. You'll probably be able to figure it out. I used to live in the jurisdiction where this guy is a deputy, not when he was a deputy, because he's obviously a lot younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
And I know somebody that works at the station that this guy did and or does still work at. That being said, I don't know him at all. And I don't know what happened. I tried to look it up, but I just wanted to preface that before we go into this because that means that my opinion might be a little bit tainted, maybe. I don't know. But I wanted to share just this little clip of a traffic stop with a deputy sheriff and see what you think. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Because if you haven't seen this, oh boy, I just enjoy it and don't say anything. Like you can react to it out loud, but I won't discuss it till the end. Okay.
Okay.
You had. So I was pulled over for speeding. And you're threatening to pepper spray me?
I'm sorry?
You pulled me over for speeding, and now you're threatening to pepper spray me.
The deputy
because I'm not cooperating. You can write me a speeding ticket, and then you can go on your way. But you're threatening to drag me out of my car and pepper spray me.
Now, I need
you want to elaborate?
You to your car for my safety.
Why is that?
Because I don't know what's going on with you, okay?
No,
so
you pulled me over for speeding.
All right.
Deputy
ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Okay.
What's your name?
Deputy Stowers.
Stowers, perfect.
Yeah.
You're going to be popular for this, man. Going allegedly 60 in the 55, and you're going to pepper spray me because
It's
you're afraid for your life?
I don't, you're not acting normal. Most people
No, I'm frustrated because you were just tailgating me to pull me over. I was going 50 miles an hour. You were going 60 to catch up with me. I was going 50, which isn't even illegal.
Okay.
And now you're pulling your pepper spray out.
Put your phone down, bro.
No.
Put your phone down.
Get off me, man. You
don't need to shake it.
Oh man, it's out. You're so lucky.
Dude, that's the universe trying to protect both of
You
us.
are so lucky.
He's done that before.
Bro.
You can tell he's done that before. Fuck, he's fucked, dude. Like
Okay,
He could have.
so
Okay,
where you just go and you
So,
explain what you just watched.
I
Because
saw a
I don't know
video.
that the people are understanding what we saw with the can. So explain.
Okay, well, one, you don't need to shake an OC can. They have a bladder in there that's compressed, and so every time you spray it, it shoots out. It's not like the old Mace cans where you have to shake up the irritant inside, and then it's jet propelled by a fucking thing on the inside. No bladder, but bladders, you don't even fucking shake it. Weird. Anyways, but you can't see the whole video. At face value, it looks very fucking bad. It looks like the deputy had got a type of contempt of cop, got mad at the person he pulled over and got the best of him, and now he's trying to pull him out because he's angry and he wants to fucking put him in handcuffs and search his car and do all this other crazy shit. I don't know. Who knows what happened at the beginning? It doesn't look good. For all we don't know, he could have refused to identify himself. He was speeding. That's why he got pulled over. If you are speeding, you're illegally detained. You are not free to go. You shall provide your driver's license and any type of proof of identification. Failure to do so can get you into a ticket. And you have to do all that. Yeah, a ticket. So it doesn't look good at face value. It really looks really bad. No, it looks like you're gonna get maxed out on days on the beach and
you could
or
get
fired
for that shit.
Yeah, it doesn't look, and that's California. That's what fucking Ventura County Sheriff's Department.
That was LA County.
Oh, is it LA County? I can't. It's hard to tell. I see palm trees in the back, so I just guess.
LA County, Santa Clarita Station. Yeah, you know exactly where that is.
Oh fuck, dude. Honestly, dude, I think the guy got the best of you and you sprayed him, but
he didn't spray him. He ran out. Remember, he didn't have pepper spray.
He tried to spray him, and okay. So here's the other portion.
He's out of pepper spray.
I fucking retired, okay? And when I retired, I turned in the same can of pepper spray I came on the job with. I've used it 3 fucking times, and all 3 were on dogs.
Dogs.
I refuse to put it on a person because if I have to wrestle you and get that shit all over me, I don't want to do that, and I don't need that to fucking wrestle you. It is what it is, okay? So I never used it. This motherfucker, you can tell, has used it, and I say motherfucker because I'm just calling everybody a motherfucker, not that I do not support cops because I 100% do, and I always take the cop side, or I try to. And that's not objective, but I'm a copper's cop. It is what it is. But he's done this before.
Oh, clearly.
He likes to spray that shit because
he's out.
It's fucking empty.
He has the tiny can. He does. If you look, he has the tiny can.
Mine was only this big.
What?
Mine was only this big. I mean, it was that fucking big around. It was
like a mailman. Yeah, no, he has. It looks like he has the mailman can, like the little. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Is it his personal use, so he doesn't have to fucking write paper on it?
Imagine. I didn't have to write paper on pepper spray.
We do. Oh yeah, we do. Hell yeah. Of course.
Let me back up. Hi. You all right?
I was just moving the cord over, but everything here is like
super amplified.
Yeah, super amplified in here.
Oh my gosh, it's a different backdrop because you're in your.
Oh my god, you haven't seen him in his new bathroom?
In his
in his
bathrudio?
It's a small room. A lot of echo, but I'm trying to do the best I can here.
No,
I got my Uncle Si cup up to right here.
Is it really Uncle Si?
No, you fucking nut. It's just a Walmart plastic cup.
They sell it though. It's Uncle Si's
way.
cup. Yeah, swear to God.
Yeah.
Well,
so Duke, yes, I'm gonna get. So, should we show more?
Yes, please do.
He ran out of effing pepper spray.
What?
Let's go back. Let Marco watch it.
Yeah. Hit me with the hot sauce.
No context. I just want to get your non-law enforcement take on this video.
Sounds good.
That we just watched.
Yep.
I don't. Yeah. Chuck watched it for the first time. You are too. So those of you in the chat that didn't realize. Well, here we go.
I had those in backward.
Oh, I think I said this is old, right?
Spray me?
Yes. Chuck hadn't seen it.
I'm sorry?
You pulled me over for speeding, and now you're threatening to pepper spray me because I'm not cooperating. You can write me a speeding ticket, and then you can go on your way. But you're threatening to drag me out of my car and pepper spray me.
Now, I need
to elaborate
you to your car for my safety.
Why is that?
Because I don't know what's going on with you, okay? So
you pulled me over for speeding.
All right.
Okay.
Ready?
Are you ready?
Okay.
What's your name?
Deputy Stowers.
Stowers. Perfect.
I mean, if this okay,
Going allegedly 60 in the 55, and you're gonna pepper spray me because
It's
you're
45,
afraid for
sir.
your life?
I don't.
Jesus.
You're not acting normal.
No, I'm frustrated because you were just tailgating me to pull me over. I was going 50 miles an hour. You were going 60 to catch up with me. I was going 50, which isn't even illegal.
Okay.
And now you're pulling your pepper spray out.
Put your phone down, bro.
No.
Put your phone down.
Dude, get off me, man. You had.
this guy's like laughing. This is so ridiculous.
You're so lucky.
Dude, that's the
Al,
universe
you're
trying to
so
protect
lucky.
both of
You
us.
are so lucky.
I mean, he's not wrong about that statement.
Dude, why did he go like this? To press it like that, like instead of like this, it's like he was scared to press it, but he's used it a bunch. So why would does he do this every time?
Or he has not used it, and the motherfucker was expired and still
No.
like,
That's not what
pressurized.
happens when it expires, bro. And it takes years to expire. That is an empty can. Oh, Marco. That's a good face for Marco to freeze on.
Yeah, it's like he's getting ready to say something. That's the best one yet.
It's so funny because
I'm gonna
can
start
you guys hear me?
taking photos.
It's so funny because like, yeah, we should. Chuck was still moving on my end. That was Tom's the one that faded out. So that was pretty
3-second delay.
hilarious.
Yeah. So yeah, that
anyways.
was that. Like, and the guy's wearing glasses. Like the guy he's about to pepper spray is wearing glasses.
Right.
When you get trained on pepper spray, one of the things they tell you is, hey, be mindful of the fact that if the guy you're about to spray is wearing glasses, it's not going to be as effective. Because guess what? It's not going to get in their eyes.
You just want to.
He don't give up. Yeah, he don't give a fuck about that.
He says, "Are you ready, bro?"
Bro. That's what we witnessed was a fucking dick measuring contest. That's all that was.
That was contempt.
That's kind of what I was getting at.
100% fucking dick fucking measuring. How dare you? Like this is like they were like I'm so worried about what you're doing, but I'm gonna call you bro. I'm gonna make this a big fucking like a big joke. You know what I'm saying? Like I get I support the whole officer safety thing, but come on, dude. He's like, yeah, just get up. Come on, dude.
At least he wasn't black.
Who, the deputy or the driver?
No, the fucking guy he was trying to spray.
I mean, I don't think it would have mattered.
That just goes to show you they're not racist. They're just assholes.
100% would have been different. He would have gotten elevated from that to that point.
Now, Marco, you have been involved in combat sports before. Most, I guess, the most time you spent would be between paintball and then subsequently airsoft, right? Or are you frozen? I think he's frozen again. Oh, no, you're there. Okay.
Great.
So I want to share with you a new combat sport. And I want to know.
Okay, I'm here for it.
What your and Chuck, what your level of interest in participating in this is. Okay. And your thoughts.
Gun on the floor.
Okay.
The gun.
Have you got any idea what the wonderful name for this is? It's in a suit and they're doing jujitsu and beating each other up. Oh, you're so close! And this is where it gets exciting. Did you see what's thrown on the floor?
What was that? It was a hanky.
Look carefully.
What the hell?
Say what you see. Still say what you see.
There's a gun on the floor and they're going for the gun. What's going on?
And he's got
he's got the gun.
There's a clip on the floor as well.
There's a magazine. He's put the magazine in.
And he's pretending to shoot the guy. You've just watched the second John Wick Invitational Suit Jitsu competition.
Can I just say,
dope.
I prefer
Jiu-Jitsu is actually quite cool.
There's a gun on the floor and they're going for the gun.
The suit jitsu,
Fucking
but they're right. Jiu-jitsu is a better name.
Have you seen the car jitsu?
Car jitsu?
Yeah.
Oh, bro,
like
look
the
it up.
fucking phone booth MMA.
Yeah, it's like phone booth MMA, but it's like it's in a car.
First,
passenger seat, driver's seat, and they just fucking go.
What is your level of interest in attending as a spectator and
100%
participating
100%
in the
100%
John
would
Wick Invitational?
100. If it was close to here, if it was like a casino, like not too far from here, I'd fucking go. I'd record it. I'd try to report. I'd try to be like, hey, this is Fuzzy from the locker room. I'm here with today's featherweight fighter. Probably, I would try to go full fucking commentary on that thing. Hell yes. Wouldn't you?
That's pretty dope.
I mean, I'm in. I would even be willing to like go to a dojo and practice that shit.
Listen, bro, I want to see that shit on the Ocho.
It's real.
The Ocho.
ESPN the Ocho is real.
It became real after
dodgeball, right?
Yeah, after dodgeball.
I didn't know. I just found that out like 3 years ago.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It got so popular, and people were looking it up online so much and asking ESPN about it. Because by that time they had ESPN 3. They're up to 3. They just bumped like
just rebrand 3 into 8. And
they just skipped a whole bunch of them, and they put like all the alternative sports there. So yeah.
Okay. So I just looked up. So first of all, I think we can all agree that's pretty cool. Like, that's actually some practical shit, right? Like, fighting over a gun.
Yeah.
Especially in this day and age, is a very practical skill to have.
Yes, yes, and not only a gun, it could be a knife, or it could be a fucking pipe or whatever. Yeah, 100%.
So you want a good practical.
I like the suit. I got to tell you guys, I like the suit. Yeah, I like the suit.
But we used to, Chuck, I don't know if you ever did this. We would put, we had to get white T-shirts and a red marker.
Oh yeah.
And one person had the marker and one person didn't. And the marker was the knife. And at the end, every red mark you had on your arms or your shirt was a knife wound. And then the two combatants had to fight over the marker to get you used to the idea of understanding how to fight over a knife.
Right. Makes sense.
How many times and where you could get cut fighting over a knife. And could you survive it by defending yourself properly? And I'm going to tell you right now, that is a very practical exercise.
You never did it.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't
sound
fun
me. Though.
Your agency would probably never have condoned something like that.
We did a fucking bull ring.
Who gives a shit? Everybody does the bull ring.
Yeah, but that got outlawed in high school football in California.
It's not high school football.
Hang on.
No,
hold on, guys. For the listeners that don't know, bull ring, please.
Oh, it's one person stands in the center, and then people on the outside form a ring around you, and then randomly people will rush at you. In football, they try to hit you. In this, it's a wrestling, and then the person standing stays in the center. Then they send another person. Person standing stays.
Bro,
in the center.
We did it with fucking batons.
I would get everybody mad at me, dude.
The guy in the middle had the PR-24, the training PR-24, and everybody else would rush at them with foam batons, and you had to defend yourself from attack.
I had to roll with people.
Yeah.
Bro,
that was fun though.
Like, people come at me, I'm like,
hey, I didn't fucking lose. I stayed in the center of the whole evolution.
I'd be fucking with people every time. Ain't you, Poppy?
I was a mean motherfucker when we did that.
All right, card jitsu. So basically, this is the Deadpool and Wolverine Invitational.
That's where they got it.
Bro,
probably.
they get.
No, this predates that.
Oh yeah.
Taking a look at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt Matt Williams, the first of our main event.
Not watching.
Like this is a second.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that.
No, I was saying Wolverine.
Competitors begin seated with safety belts fastened. When the match starts, they unbuckle and engage, using any part of the vehicle to their advantage. Points may be awarded during the match, but have no bearing on the outcome.
Okay.
It takes a submission to win the round at Jiu-Jitsu Championship.
This may be a little too gay for me.
No, bro, they fucking use the seatbelt, bro. Sudden death goes in the back seat, bro.
But it looks like they're making out in the car.
Hold on, I know. Hold on, play
it looks like they're trying to fuck.
I know. It's like angry fucking, like really, like hate fucking.
It looks like a rape scene.
Ready to begin our first 3-minute round.
Okay, 3-minute round. Here we go.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
The first 3-minute round.
If there is no clear winner, we will move to the back seat for a 4-minute
Logan Paul?
round.
I've seen one with fucking the fool used to fucking the seatbelt and choked them out with the seatbelt. I was like,
can only be won by submission.
All right, here we go. They're both in their gray sweatpants.
Round one. Immediately, Vic McKee reaches over and blocks the seatbelt of Matt Williams. Matt is now still wrapped in his seatbelt. It's wrapped around his left arm.
Wrap you real good.
McKee is trying to advance his position.
Give me that. You're gonna give me that ass.
Looks like he's about to do so, but
I'm gonna
Yeah,
show you where that
boy.
shifter goes.
I can't.
Get in there, get in there, real good boy.
I can't with that. Like I don't know.
Hey, bro, is that the steering wheel? Nah, bro, that's not the steering wheel. Oh,
That's
the
the gear. More like the gear shift, bro. Is that the gear
Bro,
shift? No, bro.
That's the e-brake.
my dick.
But I mean, if you're
Shit. E-brake. Oh my god. All right.
That's what we call double P.
So we're knocking some shit out of the way because there's a lot of little things we want to get past. Stephen Colbert Late Night with David Letterman. Late Night with David Letterman lasted for a long time.
A long time.
And then Stephen Colbert killed it.
How long ago did he move over?
What's that?
How long ago did he move over?
When did Stephen Colbert take over?
When did he take over?
Fucking 15 years ago?
No, it wasn't that.
No,
Stephen
Colbert. No,
Stephen Colbert
he didn't take over 15 years ago. It has been a minute. You're right. It has been a minute, but it hasn't been.
I was right. 10 years
ago.
Okay, so
that's still a good fucking run.
That's fucking crazy.
I mean, when Late Night with David Letterman was on for how many years before that? I don't know, dude. Well, but everyone's like upset. It's like, oh, this is the death of free speech. I'm like, motherfucker, he's not funny. It's not it
was just Trump bashing the whole time.
People stopped giving a shit.
I liked him when he was the
Daily Show.
The Daily Show.
When he was the fake, what was he? The fake
that was Jon Stewart.
No, Jon Stewart hosted it, but Stephen Colbert played a character that was like he was like a Tucker Carlson, like he was a super conservative type figure. So in the chat, Chuck, do you want to ask that question that Lazy Yeti asked? Because I think this is worth discussing.
The Tim Kennedy stuff. He asked, we have thoughts on Tim Kennedy. And honestly, I've been trying to find where he said what he said.
I've got it right here.
Yeah, if you want to throw it up, because I've read stuff on it, but I haven't.
Okay, so do you know the controversy?
He lied about some stolen ballot.
So Tim Kennedy was being, because obviously Tim Kennedy's been in the public eye for being, a super badass MMA fighter, special forces operator, tactical, Delta super ninja, and at some point recently, he was called out by some members of the SF special operations community as maybe not having the credentials that
the pedigree,
maybe claimed to have. And so this is the statement from Tim Kennedy that he posted on Instagram. And so I'll read it. Well, I put it on screen. I want to take full and unequivocal responsibility for a serious mistake. Over the years, I made public statements and gave interviews in which I unintentionally misstated aspects of my military service. Most notably, I implied directly or indirectly that I had been awarded the Bronze Star with Valor. That is not true, and there is no excuse for it. I never received that honor, and I deeply regret ever suggesting otherwise. That kind of recognition is sacred. It represents extraordinary courage under fire, acts that risk or cost lives. To those who truly earned it, and to their families and brothers in arms, I offer my sincere and direct apology. What I said disrespected your service, and I take full ownership of that. I was young when I stepped into the public eye, and while I wasn't prepared for the scrutiny or pressure that came with it, that doesn't absolve me. I should have known better. Integrity is not situational, and I failed to uphold the standards I claimed to represent. To the military and veteran community, especially those who have served in combat or lost people they love, I am deeply sorry. I know I've let many of you down. I had every right to expect, you had every right to expect more from me, and I didn't live up to that. This apology is not the end, it's the beginning. I am committed to rebuilding trust through honest reflection, visible accountability, and ongoing service to the community, I misrepresented myself too. I will no longer speak about my service in a way that elevates me beyond what I actually did. From now on, my words will be guided by truth, humility, and respect. I understand that words alone don't heal disappointment or restore trust. Only time and action will. Thank you to those who have held me accountable. I will do my best to honor that accountability from this point forward. Tim Kennedy. So
sounds like a politician.
Okay. I mean, I'm curious. I have to.
Sounds like a very,
be very careful what I say here.
PR firm.
Those of you who've listened to the show long enough know that I worked with Tim Kennedy's dad. I have the greatest respect for Tim Kennedy's dad as an investigator and as a narcotics detective. And I don't ever want to malign his father or any of his father's work as a police officer or as a father to Tim or anything like that. So I just want to say that up front.
Okay, that's pretty straightforward and fair of you. I mean, you're separating the two, and that's very respectable and very commendable, and it's very, very straightforward and right of you.
Right.
So I get that. I'm behind that.
Chuck as a veteran and Marco as a civilian. I will let you guys speak, but that is his statement.
I would like to know. Obviously, if he's coming out with this thorough of a statement, then obviously he had to have said it. It had to come out of his mouth. It's not like, it seems like it's not just like it was said like an introduction or like, what I'm saying? Because obviously, the whole UFC thing. It's like, it seems like he himself said it. Do we know that? Do we know that for a fact?
That he said it?
If he said it himself? That he said it, as opposed to it being said in him not correcting.
No, he made statements that
had been controversial for fucking years.
People have been criticizing him for this for a long time.
I think it's because he just did the whole interview about his exit and the whole controversy of how and why he left the UFC in the middle of a run with the whole Yoel Romero thing, which was complete bullshit. If you guys don't know about that fight, man, that was some fucking straight bullshit. And I think maybe because of that, it's kind of coming back, resurging. But it's not the first time I've heard that. I've heard of this. This is the first time I've heard it go this hard, if you will. Does that make sense?
Well, I think he's got an eye for running for either Congress or the Senate seat. I think he has a PR firm, and I think that was carefully drawn out. And he's done some press conferences since where he's doubled down on it and all this stuff. And it sounds a lot like a politician talking to you, other than Tim, because we've heard Tim. Tim's a fucking badass. Tim's done a lot of cool shit. Tim's a fucking great MMA fighter. Let's not get that wrong. He fucked up about talking about, getting a bronze star with valor or whatever. And that's big, but let's not gloss over the fact that a lot of people are like stolen valor. Okay, to a point, but the dude was still a bona fide killer, pipe hitting dude in the military, and then did MMA. Okay, so we know he's a badass. He fucked up, but I think the resurgence is because he's trying to make a political run, being a politician for something. Now I don't know what it is, but I can see that being drafted by a political firm and or a statement so that when he goes to run, they kind of get all the skeletons out of the closet in the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
If they have any, and that's the biggest one to go after at the very beginning, especially if he's going for
get
a
ahead
Senate
of it
seat or something like that. Yeah, get ahead of it now, even if he's going for like whatever the fuck lowest portion is, and gets it out of the way now, and then he can fucking damage control that shit later. Because if that comes out in a state Senate run or some shit, he's a Republican. He's going to get fucking tore up hard. And they're going to be like, hey, did you ever, this is your record, public fucking blah, 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 whatever. It never says bronze star. And he's like, well, that'll fucking destroy it.
Yeah, for sure. They're getting ahead of it. I see what you're saying. It's a lot of it's a preemptive thing. They're getting ahead of it before an announcement or around something like that. So I'm like, yes. And I think you said it perfectly. It's like, I don't have a dog in the, I don't have a dog in the fight. Obviously I'm not, military service. But I know that there's certain things you just don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just don't do that. You just don't. Yeah, it's not only like stolen valor's one thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like if somebody just someone goes to Army surplus store and dons a uniform and then tries to walk around and get.
Let's be clear. Tim Kennedy did not don a uniform that he never wore.
He never earned. Yeah,
he served in the military. He, but one of the criticisms was that, and as it says in there, he says that he directly or indirectly, unintentionally, all those words, but ultimately he
did. He said it. Right.
Impression for one reason or another.
Sure.
That he earned a Bronze Star.
Yeah.
And so there's a post on his own page. It says, it's Tim Kennedy MMA. It says, I am asked daily about how and why I don't have PTSD. I'm probably the last person on earth you should ask about this stuff. And in the post, it says, I have killed kids and women during war. I have seen my friends and fellow soldiers burn alive. My adult life is filled with the things horror movies are made of. I could have nightmares every night or be a medicated PTSD victim if I didn't choose every day to make a difference for myself and, more importantly, for the men that died to my left and right. I don't give a fuck about how they say we are supposed to heal. I'll tell you how we get better. You stop being a pussy. You get up early and train. You train so hard your hands bleed and you sweat acid. You train so hard you collapse seeing stars, and it goes on, but the rest of it's cut off in this post. So a couple of things to take from that is he's telling people how to heal from PTSD by not being a pussy and claiming that he has killed kids and women.
Hey,
more.
Can you imagine this motherfucker runs for the presidency, and you got fucking hold on a second, and you got Putin's ass on the other side, sitting there, sitting on top of a horse with a fucking shirt off and shit like that.
Shirtless, riding a bear.
Right, and then you got this motherfucker just sends a picture of him in the fucking ring, in the fucking octagon, and he's just like, here you go.
Yeah,
this is oil painting of him in the fucking White House, just in this fucking Reebok shorts and this fucking 6 ounce. Exactly, dude, that. The weigh-in, he's I'm doing the weigh-in fucking pose and shit like that, what I'm saying? Yeah, that's his promotional shot.
Oh shit! I mean, he's definitely said some stupid shit. But what I honestly think happened with that whole Bronze Star thing, because listen, the dude doesn't have to lie about shit. But I could see him being involved in something where they're like, "Hey, you deserve the Bronze Star with valor, with some crazy shit." And then he never ended up getting it, and he was fucking sour and pissed about it, and he fucking earned it, but never got awarded. I could see something like that happening because I know people that's happened to, and they were supposed to have, a very big award with a V for valor, and it didn't happen.
Sure, but I think what really, and again,
we're speculating,
just talking about what is out there.
We're just spitballing, speculating.
People who say they served with him or on the team with him said none of that shit happened.
He didn't get involved in anything?
Well, not that he didn't get involved in anything, but that the stuff that he claims that he was there for, that he wasn't. And so I can tell you this, I know for a fact that he would. I've seen pictures of him that his father was sharing where he was deployed in the military.
Yeah.
I also know that Tim Kennedy was also granted a leave of absence from the Army to go fight professionally.
Yeah,
as long as he was wearing U.S. Army trunks and promoting and being a good rep and doing the things he could do to recruit.
Right. Yeah, I mean that's like Elvis joining. That's like Elvis getting drafted back in the day. You know what I'm saying? It's the whole circus thing. Yeah,
I think it's the USO for us.
Right.
Yeah,
so there was no doubt that Tim Kennedy fought both in non-UFC and UFC MMA bouts. There is no doubt that Tim Kennedy served in the military.
Sure. Yeah, I'm with that.
There is just a lot of people that served with Tim Kennedy that said that his exploits have been exaggerated and or fabricated. So
yeah, it's kind of bullshit.
Without making comment on whether or not that's true.
Sure.
So I guess my question to you guys is that apology enough to recover? And do you think, knowing the veteran, tactical, police, military, MMA community, somebody could misrepresent themselves like that, apologize, and come back from it?
It's happened before. I just, to an extent, because
yes, to Robert Downey Jr., but Robert Downey Jr. wasn't claiming to be a Bronze Star Green Beret. So
yeah,
my
he was
question
just claiming
again is not, can people be forgiven for mistakes,
right?
But do you think that his apology is enough to gain him credibility again, or at any point in the future with the tactical veteran?
That's hard because I'm not in that community. I would have to just, like, on my end, I have to sit back and see how the community reacts to it. And
is it enough for you?
That's it's good enough. It's fine with me. You know what I'm saying? It's like owning. It's like, like, as they say, repent. Say own your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like and it sounds to me in a very and like we all said it, we all agree it's in a very PC, very, very definitely written for him. Statement on from a PR firm, but he did definitely put it out there. Knew that he had to put it out there and own his shit, like, to an extent. Now.
But was it enough? Does it matter that he owned it after he got called out?
Well, I mean, most people do. You know what I'm saying? Like most people do. Most people will own to it and start reversing as soon as they get really trapped in a corner.
Yeah.
I'll just say this. I'll just wait and see what the actual community does, and if this is not it, because if this is not it, it's going to be 10 times worse. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if more shit comes out as far as like, well, he said this, and like somebody goes through and it starts like actually start printing out receipts, then at that point, like, all right, bro, you're just your credibility is completely gone. If it's one, hey, I may have alluded to this and that, it's kind of like a blanket statement. But if you hear that like 80% of the shit that comes out of this motherfucker's mouth is like exaggerated cowboy stories, it'll take care of itself. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah.
What I think is going to happen, and I've seen it happen with other veterans who have maybe flip-flopped on policies, who are politicians and shit like that. The veteran community is very, maybe a good word is polarizing. I don't know, but they're very quick to go one way or the other very fast for very small things, right? And I've seen it personally. I think that if he has not lied about anything else and nothing else comes up, I think this will be enough for him to regain trust with the veteran community, the tactical operations community, and they'll be like, hey, you owned it. It is what it is. They'll give him some time, and then hey, it's fucked up. Don't ever do that again. Because if you do it again, that's fucking, we're done, type of thing. But then, I can also see him getting caught, and it's not, he's been lying about more shit, and 100% his credibility is fucking gone. Because if you're constantly lying about your military career,
oh yeah, if you're embellishing,
you lose your credibility no matter who you are. If you're lying about whatever, if a doctor's lying about the certification, the doctor's not credible, right? It's the same thing in the veteran community.
Yeah. Well, Lazy Eddie says commendation medals are all about rank and not about what you did. And Jason says 20 years in the Australian Navy here, and I'm afraid there is no excuse for this behavior. And
for sure,
Jason, you have every right to that opinion, because that would be Matt talks about being in the Navy and never deploying and how frustrating it is for him. Imagine if Matt came on this show regularly and talked about how he did, X, Y, and Z when he was in the Navy. And it turns out none of that's true.
Yeah.
Right. I would not blame the people who listen to our show for going, fuck him, get him off the show. I don't want to hear from him again.
Right.
Because he's broken the faith. Right. And this is a community that's all about honor, integrity, and keeping the faith. So I get Jason's point of view.
100%. I mean, yeah, if you're lying about big things like that, like I fucking deployed and you never deployed and you fucking whatever, like I would lose my credibility. I never fucking deployed. You know what I mean? I never claimed to. It'd be like me coming in and be like, yeah, I fucking deployed and did all this cool stuff and went here and here and here and I lied about it. I mean, a Bronze Star is a big fucking thing. I mean, it's going to be, I don't think he's going to be forgiven right off the bat. Hell no. I think it's going to take a hot minute, but yeah, I mean, like, that's a big thing to lie about. It's not going to be easy coming back from that. If this is the only thing that pops up, I think he can come back from it. But as of right now, I think it's going to be pretty rocky. And I'm already like, that's kind of fucking bullshit, you know? Like, I don't know. I think he's got a lot of damage control to do, and hopefully he hasn't lied about anything else.
Okay, so how about the Tulsi Gabbard press briefing? Did you guys see this?
I did not.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so
it's Big Brother season, bro.
So apparently Tulsi Gabbard gave a press briefing in which she was pointedly asked, does this mean you're referring President Obama to the Justice Department? And she said yes.
Ooh.
So
for what?
So there has been an investigation into all of the stuff that was going on with the Russia Steele dossier, and how, how did that all come about? Who paid for it? What happened? And apparently, well, let me hear. Let's see. I'll play this clip from CBS News because it's easier for you to just hear this news story than for me to try and summarize it. But essentially, Tulsi Gabbard says that the U.S. Department of Justice has come to the conclusion that Barack Obama was directly involved in directing the surveillance of and manufacturing of evidence against Trump for the 2016 election. And when asked directly if she was going to refer to the
controversy made headlines Friday, also did a report from the Office of the Director of National Intelligence. That report claims to have new evidence of an Obama administration conspiracy to subvert President Trump's 2016 victory and presidency. This report claims politicized intelligence was used as the basis for smears seeking to delegitimize President Trump's victory. So let's bring in CBS News intelligence and national security reporter Olivia Gossis.
And this is CBS, isn't it?
We're talking about Director Tulsi Gabbard. She calls this, and I want to quote this directly, a treasonous conspiracy, and says that people, no matter how powerful they are or were at the time, must be held accountable. So what is the hard evidence here?
Yeah, hi, Reed. DNI Gabbard is making these very strong allegations on the basis of about 100 pages of declassified documents that her office issued on the 17th of July. They include email chains, the draft of a president's daily brief, and summaries from a high-level meeting at the White House that have to do with the drafting of this comprehensive intelligence assessment of Russia's actions in the 2016 election. A memo issued by her office picks certain phrases from those documents that say there's little to no evidence that Russian actors had the intent or the capability to interfere in the election by using cyber operations to target election infrastructure, voting machines, in order to physically change vote tallies in the country.
So Russia could
Indeed, there was ultimately no evidence that happened in 2016 or any time since. There was, however, ample evidence of a broader influence campaign. You may recall it involved the hack and leak of documents from the DNC, divisive social media campaigns, some of which criticized Hillary Clinton and praised Mr. Trump, which was assessed to have been ordered by President Putin himself by U.S. intelligence. Multiple comprehensive bipartisan reviews have since reaffirmed those findings, but Gabbard in this release appears to be conflating those two issues: cyber operations on voting infrastructure and the broader influence campaign, which is what has reignited a lot of these political battles over what actually did and didn't happen in 2016.
Well, and then speaking to the big...
I wish they were going to play her interview. I thought they showed a picture of it. This stupid clickbait. Anyway, she gave a press briefing where she basically said, oh, Marco disappeared again. Where she said that the Department of Justice has enough evidence to suggest that Obama directed the spying on and manufacturing of a case against Trump for colluding with Russia. and that it's sufficient to refer it to the Department of Justice and potentially have somebody charged with a crime.
Fuck.
And then Lazy Eddie says nothing's going to come of this. It's going to be swept under the rug. You might be right. You 100% might be right. Right. There's also the idea that this is to draw attention from Pam Bondi losing all the Epstein documents on her desk.
I think this is going to be. This is. And I said it before. I said it again a bunch of times. This is a smoke and mirror. I don't know if there's any truth to this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll see what happens. But I've been waiting. I've been waiting to see what it is. Not even behind the curtains. Look what's in front of the curtain. Look what the curtain is. So we don't have to worry. We don't have to worry about who lost what.
So I will say this because I brought up Pam Bondi and the Epstein thing.
By the way, Pam Bondi's fucking hot.
Yeah, dude. How is she the age that she is?
I don't know.
How old is she?
Do you see that fucking swoop right here with that gray? Oh fuck.
Well, that's Tulsi Gabbard, dude.
I'm sorry. Fucking she's hot too. Pam Bondi and Tulsi Gabbard. Fucking both smoke shows. Tulsi Gabbard, it's got that fucking rogue thing going right here off the side. And Pam Bondi, I mean, she's just fucking blonde smoke show, dude.
Here's the thing. You're gonna talk about release the Epstein files, right? And then they're like, yeah, we're gonna release. They're on my desk. I'm reviewing, and and then all of a sudden, oh, there's nothing there. There's nothing to see. There were no Epstein files.
Boy, I mean, dude. All right, and everybody's already including Big Papa is talking about like, can we get over this already? Can we just move on? It's old news. Let's just move on. I'm like, no,
it is not old
news. It's not old news. No, we cannot just move on. This is not. It has to be talked about. There has to be accountability.
So here is the latest take on this, and I want to see what you guys think about this, because the first assertion was Epstein didn't kill himself, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Now
she's 59.
Here I'm gonna. This is I can't. Anyway, you'll see. I'm just gonna play you a video on the latest theory.
Gilf.
And I don't know if you guys have heard this theory, so enjoy. But
all right.
I would tend to believe this because they released the video right from his right in front of his cell.
Yeah.
And there's a minute missing.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh, that happens every night. We just lose a minute of footage.
Come on.
Okay. Right. I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night. Don't be on my leg and tell me it's raining. However,
right.
I don't know what this video is, but I know that this is the theory. And there's some I've heard some other things, and I want to when Matt's here, I want to cobble together this, and I want to actually dive deep into this on an episode. But I kind of am more inclined to believe this here.
You guys have probably the idea that Jeffrey Epstein is still alive. Here's some of the proof. I'm not going to play the whole video. This is actually a pretty long video. Here it is.
Epstein has been on everybody's lips for quite some time, even though he met his death years ago. However, there has been a growing section of the population that believes the disgraced billionaire is still alive. And now, disturbing footage that supports this theory has surfaced on the internet and may soon go viral. So, is Epstein really alive?
He's still alive anyway, so we can just go to his island.
Do you think he's still alive?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's on that island.
According to sections of the internet, Jeffrey Epstein's death was faked. They maintain that he is still alive, and that drone footage taken on the island can confirm this.
Picture of Jeffrey Epstein that was found.
What?
This is real, folks. This is actually a photograph of him on August 30th. Now, supposedly he died August 10th, but he was there August 30th.
In the weeks after Epstein was pronounced dead, drone footage of his island. In one of the videos, there were two men on golf carts, and one of them had gray hair and had a striking resemblance to Epstein.
You guys have probably heard the
now there was a statement, and I don't want to misquote it, but I'll cobble this together when Matt's here. But there was a statement by somebody who supposedly was there and said that they saw someone who looked a lot like Epstein get loaded into a van and taken away from the detention facility, and that the guy that they took out of the cell was not him. Now, what do you guys know about Epstein's dad?
Oh, I don't know anything about Epstein's dad. Nothing.
You don't know anything about Epstein's dad?
No, not at all.
It sounds like a CAA fucking job where they go and take someone and fucking relocate them.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So Epstein's.
You went down
dad-
the fucking rabbit hole.
What?
You went down the rabbit hole.
What do you mean I went down the rabbit hole?
Like you know all this shit about Epstein's dad, and like you.
Oh no, dude,
branched out.
ADD is a superpower, bro. When I get focused on something, I'm in.
Yeah.
So
AKA the rabbit hole.
So Jeffrey Epstein's father supposedly
allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Again, this is what do we call them, Marco? What do we call them? Unpopular
political hypotheses.
There is an idea, speculation, theory, unpopular political hypothesis, whatever, that Epstein's father had ties to the Israeli intelligence agency known as the Mossad. And that Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell ran a honeypot operation for the intelligence community where they would blackmail world leaders on behalf of intelligence agencies to get what they want.
So you think the Mossad came in?
Well, all I know is that, Marco's having some issues.
Yeah.
Ghislaine Maxwell's dad was actually Mossad, and then there's rumors that Epstein's, well, I don't know if he's actually, but producer Dylan saying, he's alive. Just Jen saying he's alive, and there are theories that basically the Epstein list. Everybody's like, release it. And finally somebody said, you guys, this is blackmail. Like, this is how supposedly, like, Trump was able to go, hey guys, look, see this list? I've been saying I'm going to release it. I'll just release it. And Israel and Palestine were like, you know what? We're just going to actually stop shooting at each other now. Ceasefire, broker the deal, peace in the Middle East. Trump is a hero. Well, rumor is that could have been brokered because he used the Epstein list to leverage against world leaders.
And then they sent the Mossad in to steal it.
No, that they're lying. They're like, no, the list doesn't exist because they need to use it. They can't release it, and that
Right, because it's too good.
Oh,
it's too good. It's a silver bullet.
You don't think they actually have it?
No, they have.
I think they do.
They're using it.
They're
threatening people by saying they're going to release it, and then they're like, oh no, we're not going to release it. That doesn't exist because they got what they wanted out of the people they needed it from.
And then when it comes back, oh, we found it.
Right.
I had this idea as well, Tom, that I'm like, oh, it's not a silver bullet. It is a case of bullets.
Yes, it is. It is an absolute magazine full of bullets.
Absolutely.
I think he's still alive.
I am firmly in the. I would believe sooner that he's still alive and was an intelligence asset than I would believe that he was murdered in prison and they were able to cover it up, because it would probably be easier to sneak him out and fake his death.
It explains the holes.
To murder him in prison.
I mean, think about this. They could cover it up, get him back to the island, and go back to business as fucking usual.
Here's also the other thing. It makes more fucking sense because, no offense on like the DOs or the COs or anything like that in prisons and jails, but they're not always the smartest tool in the shed or the most fucking witty, or just let's say they're not the smartest. Just like a lot of cops are not the smartest, right? Do you think that they could be capable of covering it up in all the fucking variabilities? I don't fucking think so. I don't think any Joe Schmo working as a fucking patrol cop or a fucking DO or a CO would have that wherewithal and knowledge not to leave any fucking breadcrumbs and just be like, we don't know what happened. You know what I mean?
Right.
I see an intelligence community being able to be like, all right, that makes, let's just fucking go get him. We'll wipe all this shit. They'll have nothing to say. He'll just fucking disappear. And they won't know anything. Plausible deniability.
Yeah.
They say they're weird bullshit. They're like, we fucking don't know, dude. Like, it just disappeared. And then we'll just say someone died. Like, I could see that more than I can see someone paid off the fucking guards to put a fake body in there and get the guy out of there.
Well, we'll do a deeper dive on that when Matt's home or Matt's back. But I wanted to, as we close out, I got a couple of last minute things, but we cannot end this show without talking about one thing, Marco.
All right.
And that
don't tell me Superman, because we talked about it last time.
Oh no, I mean, I will hyper focus on that all day long, of course, but I won't force you guys to hyper focus on it all day long. I've seen it 3 times, by the way. I wanted to talk about one thing. This show would not be complete without a farewell to Ozzy.
I mean, the Prince of Darkness has gone home. That's a tough one, dude.
It was a tough one, wasn't it?
Days after, bro. Like days after the show.
Yeah.
Oh,
so for those who don't know, Ozzy Osbourne died a couple of days after his farewell performance.
Mm-hmm.
There's a beautiful. What's that?
I think he knew he was dying. My wife's dad died.
No, he said he was
He
dying.
said it.
Yeah, he said it in an interview.
Yeah, he knew.
And he said, I don't need doctors to tell me. I know I'm dying. I don't want to go out sad. I don't want to go out that. I want to go out on my feet, right? He had one final show. He did almost the whole show from this big black leather throne that he always had. Marco, I don't know if you've seen it. Look, but
yeah.
No, the shot of somebody focusing on his last words at the end of the show. You can see Ozzy's. This is the last song he sang at the show. Mama, I'm coming home. And Ozzy can be seen turning to the wings. He's pushing on the armrest, and he's frustrated. And they zoomed in on his mouth, and the words he shouted to the wings of the stage were, "Let me fucking stand." And they got Ozzy to his feet and allowed him to do the Oz, arms up, and all that. And Ozzy went out on his feet at his last concert, then went home, was admitted to the hospital, and Sharon Osbourne stayed every minute of every hour of the last couple of days. She slept on the couch in his hospital room because she didn't want him to die without love in his life. And I was raised as a Christian kid during the Satanic Panic era that Ozzy Osbourne represented the devil.
Oh, yeah.
A Satan worshiper. I mean, I was always told KISS stood for Knights in Satan Service and that they were satanic. And then I heard Love Gun, and I went, there's no fucking way that these guys are Satanists, right? But Ozzy had a legitimate claim, like you're saying, Prince of Darkness, right? Marco, you were kind of told the same thing, right?
Oh, 100%. It was the embodiment of anti religion in music. That was that was the one. It wasn't, Twister. And I understand that Twister Sister went to fucking bat as far as in court about for censorship, but it wasn't Twister Sister. It was fucking Ozzy that people were scared of back in the day.
Yeah,
it's just this is
it's an icon of music, and I mean, the only thing that's come out of this is Keith Richards has gone through the quickening again.
Right.
And honestly, I would rather have Ozzy than Keith at this point.
Keith Richards, yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne.
To the pictures of him and Randy that people have been putting out there in heaven, I'm like, oh, that's so dope.
Yeah. So, R.I.P. Ozzy Osbourne. I just thought we would talk about Ozzy a little bit before we end the show. We've been going for an hour and the show's over. So how's that? We still have stuff to cover, but
yeah,
I thought we would end with
no, that's a good one.
It's not a new segment. It's just it's not even Am I an Asshole? I guess this is just something I found on the internet, and I thought I'd leave you with this because this is the one thing that made me quit the internet for a while.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I don't have anything else to say other than that's enough internet for tonight, boys.
Okay.
I'm gonna shove it in. That heavy metal plug with the bright jeweled rim. My
You
ass
figured it out
conducts the sin. Drums on the floor like a marching hymn. And I'm tapping out a filthy score. You're stunned but beg for more.
Marco's getting it.
You don't know what it is?
Or till I sweat, I haven't come just yet.
Oh yeah.
We are at the point where girls are singing songs on Facebook while making rhythmic music with the jewel from their butt plug.
I don't know where we go from here.
What the fuck?
I don't even know where we go from here. Yeah,
that's enough internet now. We don't need any more internet. In fact,
that's gross.
Straight to jail. We're done.
Ooh,
Hey, boys.
Yeah, that's something. All right, I guess until next time.
Matt, and when he comes back, we'll play it for him and see how long it takes him to figure out what she's using for rhythm section.
Yeah. You think it turned her on?
I 100% think it turned her on.
She's like, ooh, I'm gonna fucking
Thomas
bust
Armstrong
nuts.
has a
You know, I'm actually afraid that it did not turn her on, and she was just perfectly okay with that and that feeling and what was happening.
Wow,
that's even worse. You're just that desensitized that you're just bouncing on a fucking that gem,
That's
cracking,
so fucking
singing a song, and it's doing nothing for you.
Oh man.